The forces of darkness have tried everything they possibly can. We own the country, not them. We're in charge, not you. You work for us. And we are going to send a message. And Donald Trump is a metaphorical, you hear that, media? A metaphorical Tomahawk missile against the DC ruling regime to send them a reminder, we're in charge, you're not, we're the boss, you're not.
This video is going to seriously ruffle some feathers because in large part, the masses have been deceived into believing that they know and can trust political propagandists. I'm going to play this video right here where Charlie Kirk is reacting to the announcement that Donald Trump just won the last election. And then I'm going to say some things that may lose me some subscribers because there's such a thing as the cult of personality and cognitive dissonance.
Fox News decides Donald Trump is president of the United States. We've got our republic back, folks.
Let's go.
There it is.
Everybody should remember this moment. Look, I'm gonna echo Charlie from earlier. Remember where you were when this happened. Remember where you were when you realized that the Uniparty and all of these, just the establishment, you said it's time to actually participate, and look what you guys have done.
And if anyone deserves to get tears in his eyes, it's Charlie. I think we all agree.
I think Erica was chopping some onions or something in the break room.
No one has worked harder than Charlie for this.
We gotta hear some words here from you, Charlie. You put all this together, my man. Let's hear it.
I am just humbled by God.
It's all God. It's all God. God alone. God alone. Decision desk has it. Pennsylvania.
It's done.
It's beginning.
Now, while it's true that while Charlie was alive, he frequently warned about the dangers of excessive government control and the centralization of power, and he did that through his critiques of socialism, big government overreach, and the administrative state. Charlie Kirk and TPUSA, just like the DNC on the other side of the statist street, lived the last part of his life promoting the largest government with the most well-funded military-industrial complex to ever exist in human history. The government that has exploded the national debt, destroyed the dollar's buying power, colluded with the Democrats to continue dumping American money into other countries via foreign aid, and in a myriad of other ways, this government has grown beyond what the founders intended, way beyond. As a diehard conservative activist and the founder of Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk rightly framed government overreach as existential threats to American freedom, individual liberty, and the Constitution, while supporting and promoting the same government that he condemned. But that's not just unique to Charlie Kirk. Every political propagandist does this, and they make big money doing it. And yet, Charlie was a political propagandist. If Charlie truly cared about America, don't you find it strange that he never once spoke in condemnation of Peter Thiel and the Palantir social credit and surveillance control grid? I mean, they're funding and putting this into place on the global stage. Think about it. Palantir is a major military contractor with billions in U.S. Defense Department deals, and they create tools for predictive policing and battlefield ops, including for the Israeli military. Anybody who's slightly aware of what's going on, Palantir will accelerate mass surveillance and privacy erosion. They enable fusion of federal data like taxes, health, travel, social media, and biometrics into mega databases via their Foundry platform, creating detailed profiles without consent or oversight, potentially turning predictive policing inward on Americans. We're talking about serious government overreach and abuse. Trump administration contracts with DOJ, IRS, ICE, DHS, and DOD facilitates cross-agency data sharing, risking political targeting. Yeah, they say they're just going to spy on their enemies, but typically with the US government, the enemy ends up being us. We're talking about digital ID for control, which violates Privacy Act and tax laws. These contracts equal major civil liberties violations, supporting deportations and tracking without due process. Algorithms flag immigrants, activists, protesters, and they're all considered risks. And don't bet on any recourse or oversight, not to mention their algorithmic bias and the errors. I mean, AI-driven data systems can amplify racial, ethnic, or even political profiling, which can alert law enforcement, leading to wrongful surveillance or arrests. And you can expect, just like history has shown, a lack of transparency and a lack of accountability. As a private firm, which is CIA-backed via In-Q-Tel, Palantir bypasses legal limits on government spying. Not to mention the fact that foreign ties like Israeli intel could expose U.S. data abroad, with the accompanying minimal congressional scrutiny or executive red lines. You can bet that Palantir will build an infrastructure for social credit-like systems, weaponizing data against dissent. And what's that going to do? It's going to turn these efficiency tools, these convenience tools, into permanent Big Brother networks. But not only did Charlie Kirk not warn Americans about the Palantir nightmare that's about to be unleashed on us, he was actually best friends with J.D. Vance, who dangles from a $15 million Palantir string. And never has Charlie substantially criticized Elon Musk or Elon's desire for carbon taxes, universal basic income, transhumanism, or Elon's idea of a one-world government. So if Charlie was truly concerned about Americans, about faith, family, and freedoms, why wouldn't he warn his people via TPUSA about the very real threat of Palantir and Elon Musk? While he was still alive, a lot of people viewed Charlie as a kind of a watchman on the wall. But a watchman on a wall has one job, and that's to alert the city of approaching dangers. Charlie not only didn't warn of this approaching danger, he aligned himself with a politician who's firmly in the back pocket of Palantir Technologies and ready to give more government contracts. In no honest world can that be construed as making America great again. If you disagree, let me know in the comments section below. If you agree or if you have any further information, let me know that too. If you want to support the channel, you can do it for free. Don't send me any money. Just take a second right now to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon so you can be alerted when I upload new videos. If you want to support the channel further and get something in return, check out the shirt store. I have over 110 designs intended to plant seeds and set brush fires of freedom in the minds of men. I will see you in the next video.